You know, welcome to this channel where we dey give an ogbonge update on wetin dey happen for Biafran territory as Prime Minister dey drop updates on this Eze of Ebeiri. Make una hear, because say this man na him dey collaborate with Uzoukwu, dey perpetrate some of these atrocities, and he don't even plan to attack Prime Minister several times. But Chukwuka Biama dey behind her. Make una hear.
I'm here to share the story. The Eze Uzoukwu from Imo State is a right-hand man of Hope Uzodinma. Last year, they planned to come to Finland. He was in the forefront of fighting Samonekba in Imo State. This same Eze was the Eze Hope Uzodinma is using to recruit criminals, assassins, and those who kill and murder people for them. This same Eze is the same Eze that was used to penetrate the criminals, IPOB Nigeria criminals. This same Eze was the Eze Hope Uzodinma used to commit all manner of crime killings of political opponents in Imo State. And it baffles me. Today, this Eze has been arrested and captured in Imo State over kidnapping. As I'm talking to you, they have transferred this Eze to Abuja secretly. People of Biafra, Biafrans in Imo State, the former Imo State, Biafrans in this particular community called Owere Ebeiri, where is your Eze? Your Eze is now cooling in Abuja over kidnapping because probably he has kidnapped unkidnappable. And Hope Uzodinma, as usual, exonerated himself. Nobody is talking about this Eze. Why is Nigeria media not talking about the Eze that is now in Abuja over kidnapping? He is a very close person to Hope Uzodinma. The closest Eze to Hope Uzodinma. And now they have arrested him. And Hope is now claiming he knows nothing about it. So my question to people of this community, if you know anybody from this community, where is your Eze? Why is the Nigeria media not talking about Eze that has been arrested over kidnapping? So this kidnapping he did, the last kidnapping must have been a very big one for the order to come from Abuja. And Hope claimed he knows nothing about it. But this same Eze was the one whom Hope have used to buy people as Sapele. Sapele is the head of the kidnapping, is a kidnapping gang of the criminal IPOB Nigeria in Anambra. Sapele came last year with other six of his gang to Imo State on the order of Hope Uzodinma. This same Eze was the one who received Sapele. This same Eze is the one using Sapele, Chinasangoro and Co. to do kidnapping in Biafra land. And whenever they succeed in this kidnapping, they will come to Radio Biafra, go to on social media and start narrating how somebody was kidnapped. And people are not asking questions. How do you get intels of this kidnapping? How do you know the story of how somebody was kidnapped? They will come and narrate the story and use it to do program. And the idea is Hope Uzodinma recruited this man to be committing this crime for their own selfish, and then at the same time to use it to blackmail Biafra struggle, Samonekba. They will come to social media and start shouting, oh, release this man, Samonekba, go and release this man, you kidnapped this man. And they will start sharing the story, and nobody is asking. You know, when I come across these videos they are doing on social media, I will just overlook it and laugh. You will hear them sharing the story of how the person was kidnapped, and they are telling you to go and release the person. They will tell you the exact point the person was kidnapped. It is them that kidnapped the person. Otherwise, they wouldn't know how the person was kidnapped. They wouldn't know where he was kidnapped. They didn't know they wouldn't know the story. But when you talk, they tell you that is nothing like M Branch. All those things were dissolved. Nothing like there is nothing like intelligence. It is them. And today I have been able to make series of posts to prove that indeed these IPOB Nigeria criminals are the kidnappers in conjunction with the bandit in our land. So I challenge every Nigerian media. I challenge people who have been fighting Biafra Liberation Army, especially in Old Imo State. And I want you, if we are from the old Imo State, former Imo State, I want to ask you to put a call to a community called Owere, Ebeiri community, and ask them, where is their Eze? Their Eze is today in Abuja for kidnapping, and it is not making the news. Why is it not in the news? Is a question. Because if this Eze case is in the news, a lot of people will begin to think. A lot of people eye will begin to open, especially those who are wallowing in this darkness. They will begin to ask questions. Why is the closest person to Hope Uzodinma arrested and taken to Abuja for over kidnapping? The same people who are looking for Simon Ekpa to kill. They do this crime, they commit this crime, they commit this kidnapping crime, they kill people and they blame it on Biafra. So what Hope did was to recruit them to be used to kill our people, and then they blame it on Biafra agitators. So my question is, this Eze now is in Abuja because probably he has kidnapped somebody, a very top government official or something, and the thing got leaked. So Hope Uzodinma is now exonerating himself. He don't want to intervene to save the man, because if he do, then it will lead to many things that were hidden. So he claimed he doesn't know anything about it. He doesn't know that the man is a kidnapper, a king. And I'm here to expose not only that the man is a kidnapper, he is using the IPOB Nigeria criminals. Number one is Sapele. And I said the day Sapele and 6 others went to collect money from this Eze, I know. And the reason we did not bring them down that day is for a story for another day, because it is not time. It is not yet time. We don't want to, we don't want to start something that we cannot finish immediately. So their time is coming. Their time is coming. And of course, you may have started seeing it. This Eze, called Eze of Owere, Ebeiri, Eze Uzoukwu, is now in Abuja under detention for the crime of kidnapping, and no Nigerian news media is carrying it. My question is why? Because they don't want you to know those behind kidnapping in Biafra land. They don't want you to know those behind the insecurity in Biafra land. Like you see, I posted this particular space today to talk and expose about the kidnapping. You see, many of them are not here because they don't want to know who is. Just mention Simon Ekpa. They are interested. Once it is not Simon Ekpa that is, that is involved in the kidnapping, nobody's interested. That is how it is. But you know one thing? The war is on. The war is on against these criminals in Biafra land. And we will show you what we want to show you. What we can never show you is what we don't want to show you. The end result. Ejima was arrested for kidnapping. Ejima was the commander in the IPOB Nigeria Limited. He mentioned Chinasamworu. He mentioned Imapawafo. He mentioned all of them. Ask yourself, why haven't anybody taken action? Why haven't those writing petition against Simon Ekpa taken action or write petition against them? Because they are the people government, Hope Uzodinma, and this e-way they are using. Now, another person was also arrested, which confessed of killing Gulak. Gulak was killed in Imo State. you can imagine a very high-profile person from northern Nigeria came to southeast. He was assassinated. The entire northern Nigeria, they swept this thing under the carpet because to them, fighting Biafra is more lucrative, more important than fighting those who killed their own brother in the east. A very high-profile politician was killed, murdered like a chicken. And the person who ordered the killing is Hope Uzodinma, using IPOB Nigeria, China Samoru, using this same Eze. It is this same Eze that recruited the killers of Gulak. Today, nobody knows that Eze was arrested in Nigeria. Nobody, no Nigerian media. I am calling you the name of the Eze. I am saying the name of the community of this Eze. I am saying that this Eze is currently being detained in Abuja. Nobody hear about it. I am blowing this whistle so that those who were writing petition against Amanekpa can ask questions. Since your petition, ask question, where is this Eze today? And why is he not making news in Nigerian media? Why? Because if they do, I will be vindicated. If they do, everything will be exposed. Why a whole Eze was arrested for kidnapping, taken to Abuja. Nobody hear about it. The same Eze killed Gulak. He was the one Hope Uzodinma contracted to hire these people that killed Gulak. The person that participated in killing Gulak, arrested, he confessed, he narrated how he killed Gulak, and that those people who hired him to kill Gulak were the IPOB Nigeria, China Samoru and group. Hope Uzodinma used them. Nigeria didn't react. Nigeria security, the northerners, whom their brother was killed in the southeast, nobody wanted to talk. Have you ever seen anything like that? Because the agreement is to use them to fight against Biafra, and they have failed. But I just want to refresh the memory of the northern Nigeria. That Gulak, the killers of Gulak, has been captured, arrested, confessed. The killers are still, nobody have called them by their names. A whole Gulak was murdered in the southeast. And nobody is talking about the killing of Gulak. Is it normal? It is not normal. But I want you to say that it is Samonekpa gang, Samonekpa boys, Samonekpa. It is only when it is Samonekpa boys, or when when we have no proof to prove that it was them, everybody will share something Samonekpa. And I'm asking you a question today. Why has it not been on the social media or in the Nigerian news that Igwe Eze of Owere, Ebeiri, has been arrested for kidnapping? He is a very right-hand man of Hope Uzodinma. He is the hit man. He is the one calling the hit for who is to assassinate, who is to be killed, and who is not to be killed in Imo State. Today, he is in Abuja under detention, maximum security detention. And no news in Nigeria carried it. Everything in the secret. But the people of this community know that their Eze is missing. Many people even know that he has been arrested for kidnapping, but it is not making the news. A lot of evidence is everywhere. But you know what they do? They will write rubbish. Samonekpa is killing military. Samonekpa is doing this. Samonekpa is doing that. I will continue to defend Biafra people. I will continue to defend Biafra land. And there is no amount of blackmail propaganda will stop it. My job and what I was born for is to make sure Biafra come. And Biafra is here. This year, December 2nd, Biafra declaration of the restoration of Biafra in Finland. That is a sacrosanct. And then after that, we will change gear.
Yes, now welcome back from that update. As Obata Obiede always talk, as he talk, he go always do wetin talk. If not be the grace upon in life, we stand behind Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the Biafra agitation to liberation go on. gone and forgotten. But thank God for Chukwu Okike Abiama.